We know what he's done in club football. He's been the most consistent player we've ever seen. He's one of the most talented players we've ever seen. He's done some of the most extraordinary things we've ever seen. There has never been a debate between him and the other guy from Portugal. That's never been a debate. So he's been clear and away the most consistent football player that I've ever seen in my lifetime. And I think the most consistent performer I think we've ever seen in terms of performance, overall footballing performance. And if you combine that with him saying what's up in a World Cup, being one of the best players, and actually leading his country to a World Cup, we're here. We're here, man. Things are getting very real right now. And I think that this is where we have to come to the reality of the matter, because we've had fun, we've joked, we've had the shocks, we've had the dramas, we've had our laughs and everything. But I think this is where things get a little bit realistic. This is where we unplug from the matrix. This is where we take the red pill. So this is purely for red pill merchants. This is purely for red pill merchants right now. Because he's close to doing something that ends the debate. It gets real. So he is close to closing that deal. That's a deal. And you know what deal it is, man. And this is his best opportunity. Yeah. It's his best opportunity. This is his best chance for him to say what's up. Because let's rewind the clocks back to 2014. 2014 wasn't as watertight a team. 2014 was a solid team. But 2014 was a team that was still very much reliant on what Messi was going to do. And I think, I don't want to plagiarize, but it's pretty much the same thing that your boy Bat Simpson, aka Lamb, said. Because Lamb was like, his pick is Argentina. Because he was there, he was on that pitch in 2014. And they were like, he said that the team was still trying to get Messi to figure out something. But here, you've got Emi Martinez at penalties. Alvarez has shown up. Lautaro, who knows, maybe scoring that key penalty is not going to allow him to show up. So there are other guys who are able to say what's up. Your boy Enzo. So there are other guys that are there. So I think this is there is more support. The supporting cast is able to say what's up a lot more than in previous years. And there's another element as well concerning Lam. You look back at if you look back at 2014, I don't believe that there is a team in this World Cup that is as good as that 2014 Germany team. I feel that that 2014 Germany team was a build-up from 2010. It was also probably a build-up of 2010. But that Germany 2014 team, they were better than the France 2018 team. And they're better than any team around now. That team, they were just destined to win the World Cup. And especially what they did to Brazil 7-1, they were destined to win it. So unless Messi was supposed to do something exceptional, which is what's the only way Argentina could win in that final, was Messi trying to say what's up in a very special, existential, I'm a superhero, OG, GOAT kind of way, Germany was going to find a way to say what's up, and your boy Mario Götze did that thing. But we fast forward now to 2022, and this is the lay of the land. Croatia, Morocco, France. Croatia's going to be a tough game. It will be a tough game. But if Messi is Messi, they beat Croatia. You have to listen very carefully. Croatia is a very, very tough team. They're a very tough team. You have to respect this. They are the finalists. They were the finalists 4 years ago. And a lot of that team, okay, no Mandzukic, no Rakitic, I get it. But a lot of that team is still watertight and still intact. You know, Kovacic is still there. Modric is still there. Perisic is still there. There's still guys that are still there. I'm not sure whether Kramaric was there 4 years ago. But a lot of that team is still there. And some new boys, Guardiola, say what's up. But I feel that you look at Croatia, if Messi is Messi, Argentina can say what's up. If it is to be Morocco in the final, tough game. Tough ass game. The best defense side in the whole World Cup. If Messi is Messi, they can find a way, maybe like a 1-0. If it is France, I'm sorry, man. Like guys, we're talking now real talk. I'm sorry if you don't know already, but we're talking now real talk. If it is your boy, if it is Mbappe, he wants revenge. Because everyone knows the Twitter put out Mbappe dunks on Messi, Mbappe dunks on Messi. And here's the thing. When we're doing our predictions and previews and so forth, and I had France coming second and Argentina topping the group, I said, I think Argentina beats France. That is just how little faith I had in France. I didn't even know France would even reach the semis. But this is a golden opportunity for Messi. There is no Brazil. There is no Spain. There is no Portugal. This is a golden opportunity for Argentina and for Messi. And I've been doing all the calculations, guys. I've been literally, while I was walking to today, while I was having the shower, while I was in bed, I've just been thinking about this constantly. I've been doing all the calculations. I'm doing it. I've been like, I've been doing it. I have been racking my brain as to, is this Messi? Is this not Messi? And every calculation I've done every calculation. Every calculation I've done. There's one image that just keeps on popping up. There's one image. Not even an image. There's one image. There's one imagine. There's one image that just keeps popping up, and that is Messi lifting up that trophy. I just can't get that element out of my mind. I can't get that element of him saying what's up and closing the deal, because it just seems that it's almost the perfect storm. Everything's just aligning, because I look at the Copa America win. I look at this is his last World Cup. Like, unlike the other guy who's going to play his 50, Messi has said, whatever happens, this is my final World Cup. And I believe that with the way that Messi is and so forth, I just don't think he'll push it. I think for Messi, he has a very clear endpoints to his career, and he's already thinking about life after football and family and everything. So for Messi, this is it. And the fact that he's already announced that it is his last World Cup, the fact that he's finally scored a World Cup knockout score, the fact that this is hands down, 2014 was a fugazi. 2014 was just no. This has been his best World Cup, but this has been his best performance at the World Cup. This has been the only World Cup where he's generally been one of the best players at the World Cup. He wasn't one of the best players at the World Cup in 2014. Group stage, yes. Knockouts, he ghosted. So he's definitely been that dude at this World Cup. So with all of these stars aligning, the football gods are trying to tell us something. They're trying to tell us something. And they're trying to tell us that, in the great words of Michael Joseph Jackson, this is it. This is it. And I have to come to terms with that. Because the stick I've always used to beat Messi is, but you never won the World Cup. You never won the World Cup. You need to win the World Cup. You need to win the World Cup. Guys, the coach doesn't need to win the World Cup, so you need to win the World Cup. So if he does win this World Cup, and he's that dude in the semi and in the final, what argument is there? There is no argument. It is what it is. Like, I don't know what arguments that I can provide. I don't know what other arguments that I can give apart from, we know what he's done in club football. He's been the most consistent player we've ever seen. He's one of the most talented players we've ever seen. He's done some of the most extraordinary things we've ever seen. There has never been a debate between him and the other guy from Portugal. That's never been a debate. So he's been clear and away the most consistent football player that I've ever seen in my lifetime. And I think the most consistent performer I think we've ever seen in terms of performance, overall footballing performance. And if you combine that with him saying what's up in a World Cup, being one of the best players, and actually leading his country to a World Cup, It's been difficult. I mean, there are a few things I could say about Maradona and Napoli being dulled and the degree of difficulty of what that was, and how I still feel that the greatest ever performance at a whole world performance is still Maradona in '86, and I still don't think that any player has come close to what Maradona did in the time of that World Cup. But when it just puts the whole pie, the club, the international, the talents, the impact, it's a strong argument. It's a strong argument. And I just think that even if you're a Ronaldo fanboy, you're a Messi hater, you're a Barca hater, you're a Brazilian, you're a Real Madrid fan, I think if we're trying to be objective here, and Messi does close this deal, if he does close this deal, because Croatia and potentially Morocco stand in his way, you might have to just give him the dub. And I do believe that come Sunday, Messi will be crowned as the undisputed GOAT of football. And that is just a scientific fact we all have to accept.